All right, what's going on, guys? This is Solomon here, and this is Digital Marketing FAQs. Today's question is, what should my small business be writing about? That's fantastic. Everybody's in the content business at this point, right? You need to create content. It doesn't matter your small business or big business. You need to be consistently creating content and then promoting that content so that you can get the views, the eyeballs, just so you have enough content in your social profiles, whether it's your LinkedIn page or Google My Business page. Everywhere there's a place to post consistent content, your Instagram, your Facebook, you name it. So for this question, I think is more about the blog itself. If I had a blog, what should I be blogging about? That's I would say the first thing I would do is I'll take a look at what are the top questions that I get from my potential customers before they become a customer, right? So that question may be available with your sales team, and I'll call them sort of like objections. Technically, they're like, hey, are you going to be doing this after you install my curtains? Will you be doing this? What is your warranty like? Right? Think about it. And why are you different from other people that do this stuff? How many years have you done this? I mean, these questions are the same thing over and over. You feel like you're repeating yourself over and over. So what you really want to do is take that's valuable. That's really the most valuable thing, because you're selling something, you got them interested, they came to your website, or they came into your funnel somehow or another. They have these questions about how to go take the next step in becoming a customer. Really valuable, and I would take that and I'll create the best content, and I would use every possible thing that you can do, right? I would create visual content, I'll turn it into a video, I'll make sure there's blog there, there's tweets, there's everything you possibly think about. And once you have that done, you can start to find related content that they may be looking for. So the whole idea is there's a journey that folks are going through in that buyer's journey, right? So if you think about it, this is folks that are just looking at becoming a customer of whatever it is that you sell. So these are top of funnel, and this would be over here, they became a customer. So over here, your job is to find any question that they have to generate demand, right, for your services. Whatever that demand is, why should they be looking into this? Why is this important, right? So whatever the product or service might be, it could be a small business selling to a small resident. If you're in the construction or home services space, you could be a B2B company selling cyber security, right? Both of which requires the same strategy. You're creating why they need to consider the whole idea, whatever it is that you sell, and why should they come to you, and then continuing to create that question. And also, as you go down the funnel more and you're creating content at every step of the way, you now are creating the content, which I considered over here, that are sort of bottom of funnel before they become a customer. You're creating content that are specifically about the warranty, or if something breaks in a year, what's going to happen, and is this a normal, and how long is this going to last? If you're a doctor, how long is the recovery? It doesn't matter, whatever the question might be. All of this content should be created, and that should be placed on your website, and should be constantly updated to make sure that it's absolutely relevant. Sometimes you see that they've attempted this, however, it's 2, 3, 4 years old, and people would not want to trust it because things may have changed in your industry. There's regulation, there's all kinds of stuff, right? And you may not even offer those services anymore. So you want to make sure that you go back and you kind of fix them, and there are links to it, easily accessible, and also you use that throughout your email marketing strategy. So if you have like a drip email campaign, every single time you send an email, it should be tying back to one of those core pillar content pieces, so that customers know that you're up to date on all this stuff. You get the latest insights, so you're educating the customer, and every time you educate the customer, they begin to build trust. Trust me, it is a fact, right? The more education you can give, the more you can become the teacher, the more they want you to do the thing for them. It's the fact. You trust the plumber who's making videos about how to fix that. You say, you know what? You sound like you know what you're doing. Here you go, fix it, right? Thank you so much. You know what you're doing. Similarly, in every industry, there's that same sort of concept apply. So I would say that would be the first thing to focus on. Focus on those top 10 questions, and then you start to expand on that. Once you've mastered it, you've promoted it, it's everywhere and easily accessible, and then you can start writing about other things But I promise you, many businesses haven't even gotten that yet before they can focus on other things. So it's not about just creating content every day, every week, every month. It is really about getting those 10, 15 pieces probably nailed, and then you can start creating supporting content that leads to those questions. Okay, so I hope this answer has been useful. Always don't hesitate to ask us questions. That's why we're here. Thanks a lot for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.